Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the ST. And for those of you who did go to Ford Fair, actually first of all I would like to say I did see the weather, I think held off quite well, so hopefully I had a good time. I've watched a few videos, seen loads of pictures, and yeah, it just made me even more jealous of the fact I hadn't been. So just a little update, a little mod I wanted to do to the car, just to sort of freshen it up, made it look a bit more modern, is I've seen these new, they call them 4D number plates. Now, I didn't really understand why they're called 4D, because to me they're 3D, but when I asked, 3D was already given, that name was already given to what we call like kind of gel badges, like the gel ones where the Reg plate has like a sort of a glossy domed lettering. I mean, these are metal plates, but yeah, those kind of gel domed ones, they're 3D. So when they made these, they're basically like plastic that kind of, you know, sticks out like another layer of plastic. They're called 4D, something like that. But anyway, really excited to get these on, just because I think it'll give a freshen up to the car, but also it's going to future-proof the car for car shows in the future. So when I can get my custom, which I've already designed, custom show plates, then I can basically just pop these off in a second and pop my other ones on straight away. So they're really good for car shows. Now, I'll pop a link into the description of where I got these from. Totally road legal, because I know sometimes some people get like smoked ones or really small ones, things like that. I didn't want to do that, I wanted to keep it legal, but oh, packaging has just flown off. But one thing that is cool is these are supposed to be slightly smaller than the standard plates, which I'm just going to have a quick look now. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well actually you can see that, but basically they are about, probably nearly 2 inches less. But the thing is, the spacing with the lettering, is totally legal. The difference is you've got a chunk either side, which actually if you look at these, there's like an inch either side of that lettering that you just do not need. So the actual lettering on these are the same, and I can see over the top of that they're the same, whereas the space either side that they've reduced, so actually when that's in the middle they'll just look a little bit smaller and hopefully a little bit smarter as well. Now, one thing with the front ones, and this is kind of to give you an idea of what it'll be like when I get my show plates, is these basically just come off. This one is just velcroed on, which is already quite clean underneath. Now eventually the car is going to have a full respray and ideally smoothed for the for shows, so that when I can pop off the plates it just looks a little bit nicer to put on my show ones. And I'm going to do the same with the back, but what I'm going to be using is this stuff. Well, this stuff's called 3M Dual Lock. Now, I've seen this used a couple of times and it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be a lot better than Velcro. It's supposed to be stronger, but also easier to remove as well. And it's just like totally plastic, so it should be like waterproof. And also because I've gone for black, then hopefully, when even if I wanted, say, a picture of the car with no show plates, no reg plates at all, then just leaving 2 little strips of this either side would be really nice for photography as well, because I could always just like edit it out. If I want a quick Instagram picture without any reg on whatsoever, then it's just going to look quite smart. See if I can show it on the camera. So that's it kind of stuck together. And let you listen to it. So it's quite cool. And then listen again if it snaps together. So that is snapped, and that is rock hard. Then just peels away quite easily. But when it's stuck together, yeah, that's really cool. So funny thing is, I'm doing this, but then at some point I'm going to be pulling this back off, and I'm going to have to buy another ream of this when I do get this repainted and smoothed out. Because I can keep the ones on the back of the reg plate, but obviously the ones going on the bumper right now are going to need to be taken off. So I'm just going to line it up as best as I can. One thing that definitely I can see, even though I'm going to love the plates, one thing that's definitely going to let this down is the fact of the recess of the reg plates. It's a shame Ford did that, but obviously a lot of people with these cars do get them smoothed, and I think if I'm going to get the front bumper resprayed, it's definitely going to be the way to go. Right, it's time to peel off the protective stuff off the front letters. This is always one of the most satisfying things, when you have this kind of protective film over a nice shiny surface and you just peel it off and it's untouched. There's no damage to it yet or anything. They look brilliant. Cool, we're done. So I'll just show you a little bit closer. So I'll just take the camera off so you can have a better look. So yeah, they do look smart. So as you can see, they've got that really nice sort of three-dimensional, or as they're called 4D, but sort of how they stick out looks really smart. And it is cool how they are smaller as well. And it's all legal as well by them being smaller. And let's go around the back. So that's the back plate, again, which looks ace. So you can see, they look so nice and shiny as well. But how much more modern does that look? That looks so cool. When the light's reflecting off it like that, looks ace. So let's put my old normal size plates up against it. So as you can see, hope it comes across on camera right, but the lettering is spaced totally legal, but what you're just getting rid of really is this excess on the sides, and it just looks a lot cleaner. And instead of having this kind of black line around the edge on these old ones, I like how it's just purely white. I think this one looks a lot smarter, a lot more modern. Yeah, properly happy with them. But obviously the only thing is now, what does make it stand out when you look a bit closer is the fact that the recess is now wider. But the whole point, if you've been following my channel, is the front bumper's going to get resprayed on all these plastics as well, because I want them to be nice, proper, professional gloss black, and this to all be nice and new, because if I get up close it probably doesn't come across, but it is full of stone chips, and I just want it to look like a new car as well from the front, because once I've got the new headlights in, at the moment that's what's letting the front of the car down, but when I get the new front bumper done, then with the new headlights, the new grills, the new reg, it's going to have a total transformation of a new car at the front. But yeah, that's the only thing that does let it down, is the fact that they're recessed in. I mean, obviously from like a distance, you can't really tell, and it's just nice to know that they're a little bit smaller. So again, with the back, and actually I think I prefer the colour of the new yellow as well. So if I just show you the old one as well against at the back, so you can see that they are smaller. But yeah, look at the yellow. I think if it comes across, you see the new one is a much nicer, bright yellow. This kind of had a bit of a orange tinge to it, the old plates. So I much prefer them. But they look smart, well happy with them. Ford, see if I can just get the camera to focus, so you can see the depth that you get on the lettering. Oh, it looks so cool. So yeah, I'm proper happy with them. I really am. So if you want to know where I got these from, then have a look below. I will pop a link in the description, so you can go ahead and get yourself a set. They have a website and they have a Facebook group as well. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this, I'm going to go with the same company. I've already spoke to them, and they can create my custom show plates with the design that I've got, which I won't go into depth on because I'll probably do another video of that as and when I can both afford and also get to go to a car show. When I think this car is ready to go to a car show, then I will do my show plates. But the main theme is that they'll be black, so obviously against the black car, they'll look a lot more stealthy, they won't stand out, and they'll look really cool. So as always everyone, really appreciate your time to watch this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like these 4D plates, or maybe you've got a set of 4D plates, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like these 4D plates, give me a thumbs down. No, ideally I don't want to see any thumbs down. Yeah, and comment below as well. Maybe you've got a set, you know, pop me some pictures on Instagram. Always love to see other people's cars and what they've done to them as well. I've been getting some really nice comments and messages, both comments on YouTube and also some private messages on Instagram, which I really do appreciate people taking the time to do that. It's really, really nice to sort of grow this kind of community on the channel and following people, not just following my car, but I'm also following them on Instagram as well, because a lot of them maybe don't have YouTube channels, but they do post a lot of their content on Instagram, so it's amazing to actually do that. I really do appreciate people taking the time to do all this. So yeah, thanks all for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.